nah, I don't. Nah, shit, nah.
He gonna throw something out there one time.
This shit keep getting like this, I might.
Okay.
I know you gonna drop something for us real quick.
Stop it. It's your fault that I'm on a fucking council shit. Hey, we had this council meeting, right? You're like, everybody want to be a chairperson.
Yeah.
Immediately he pointed at me, I pointed at him.
You've been here for 25 years.
I know, right.
You know everything about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know the area. You know what I'm saying? So why would you pick somebody that been for like 6 years, 4 years, nothing like that? Or somebody been here for 25 years.
I've been a whole generation.
They kids, you know what I'm saying? Wait.
I got
time for this town.
I got 3 generation kids that went to school here.
So why not pick him? Because he didn't see where should be growing at, where it should be going, where you should put things at. You should know what to bring because he's been here. You know what I'm saying? So it was logic for him to, be nominated, but it ain't falling off favor. You know what I'm saying? But he is a vice chairman. I mean, vice chairman.
Let's get assistant vice chairman to the vice chairman or something like that.
Okay. But still got it though. Right. I mean, we still at the table. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing, is that we sitting at the table, man. You know what I mean? So
he can make a change, man. Your voice gonna be heard. Where you at? You at the table, so shit. Your voice gonna be heard.
so that's a real good thing. The great thing I heard is how you gonna make a change if you got at the table.
Right. You gotta be involved. You gotta be involved. We can sit here and talk about it all day long, but we don't take the effort to get, say how we really feel.
Just join it, or just join, man. It's not gonna hurt. It's not like they're gonna pull your record and be like, oh shit, bro, you can't be in this. You know what I'm saying? Get involved in your town, man, because at the end of the day, that's the only way to make some change, bro. Get involved. You can't sit on the sideline.
Juggling and shit.
I'm not gonna put my hat on and come back.
Hey, first of all, you put this shit in your mouth, put a light into your mouth.
You know what? Sign me up.
And burn this bitch down. That shit is 199.9 proof.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch on my lips. Whoa! Like damn. What going on here?
Hey, your shit fucked up. Look like that shit right there.
Yeah, my shit swelled up. You know what I mean?
They cracked and they got red.
Yeah. Swole the fuck up. What's wrong with this guy?
We recording, right?
Alright, get into it. Alright, if you didn't know, now you know. You tune in to Smoker Choice Podcast. I'm your host, Red Boy Jocko. I'm here with 2 special men that's helping out their community today, business owners. We got, introduce yourself, fellas.
Alright, I'm James. You can follow me on Instagram with Bazzo, that's BAZZO 7971.
I'm Jason. You can follow me on Instagram, No Rouching, or you can follow me on Facebook under Jason.
Alright, just their business, man. Let them know where the business is.
At Golden Wings.
Golden Wings,
7971.
Yes.
North Woodrow, Suite 10 in Irmo, South Carolina.
Okay. How long y'all been in business?
Since 2016.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah. But me and this guy we've been
Off
rocking
and
and rolling since
Like 04.
04.
Okay. 04.
Yeah. We started our first one in 09 together.
Well, you want to tell the truth, we was hustling bags. Gucci bags and stuff.
We come from
He was like bags. He was like, what the hell y'all talking about?
But that's what we was doing, going from up
Our
top.
ex-wives from Jersey,
Okay.
ex-wives from Jersey via Jamaica, and that's how we linked up.
Okay, man. And ever since we've been
Rockin' hustle, man.
Yeah, just rocking, man. Just rocking. In that restaurant, man, it's a lovely business. It's hard, but once you really find your niche, and you know the target audience that you're going for, you have no problem.
Okay.
You have no problem at all, man.
Okay. So what made y'all want to get in like the restaurant business? What made y'all hop in the restaurant business?
Well, Trish, yeah, for me, my mom used to cook outside the house when I was younger. So my brother had all his friends coming through.
Yeah.
So every Sunday she used to cook dinners. It carried over to college, so where I was just cooking in college, feeding some of the football players before I knew it. So I was making more money, you know what I'm saying, cooking food and selling it to the football players than I was, like, you know, I ain't had to call my mom and them for no money. So then after sports, I graduated, and, you know, I ain't make it in football. I knew right then and there, I knew what I wanted to do already, restaurant. Because the one thing somebody gonna do, you're gonna eat. You're going to eat. It don't matter if you got a couple dollars in your pocket between this, choosing something else and food, you're gonna pick that food. You know what I mean? So that's why. Yeah, you have to eat. So that's a business that's never gonna die down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I got into it, man. I just, you know, it was my, I ain't gonna say it was my calling because I was an athlete, but in hindsight, that was like kind of like my passion. You know what I'm saying? I just like to cook because my mom's, man. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Well, for me, my mom used to cook, and she was like the cornerstone of the neighborhood. Like, folks would always come to get food from her. She would cook, feed people, and I liked her style and how she cooked. And another thing, I'm fat. I didn't get this big breathing air. So, let me put that out there. So, in her honor, you know, just loving how she cooked and the type of things that she did, this southern style of cooking, it got me involved into cooking. And then when I got married, I started doing a lot of cooking around the house when I wasn't working because I had like 5 jobs. So when I found a chance to, when I wasn't making babies, I was cooking. Yeah, that's the truth.
Okay.
And then also, just to piggyback off of him, marrying a Caribbean woman, though, they cook.
Gotta whip.
They cook, man. And I mean, I'm talking about it's authentic cooking. I'm not talking about going to get your parsley in the bottle. I'm talking about real parsley, fresh. They grind it up and season it on Thursday for Sunday.
That's right.
Dinner, you know what I'm saying? So just looking at them and the way she used to cook, I was like, dang, man. So it's, you know, kind of like, you know, made me want to do a little bit more cooking as well, you know.
Right. Yeah, man.
But that's the guy. If you want Caribbean food, if y'all want some Caribbean food, this is the guy right here. This is the guy.
I'm gonna burn you up.
Yes, this is the guy right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid a little attention.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all did. I mean, just like y'all, that's how I started too, man. Watching my mom cook. You're like, dang, man, you know, I want to learn how to make that. I want my joint to be taste like my mom's food. So, man, my first thing making, man, was a grilled cheese sandwich, man. My mom used to make a grilled cheese sandwich. I used to watch her cook. I'm like, dang. So she like, you know, you want to learn how to cook, just watch your mama, man. So
now,
Simple, man. But that was a time though. That was a time though. When meals was real, true real meals, man. But they filled you up. You know what I'm saying? It was simple, easy. You know.
I just want to throw a shout out to Casa Agave, Golden Wings. We sponsor them. They sponsor us. Good product for the money, tequila.
Okay. Hey man, it's good too. I done had me a shot of it. It's good. Real smooth.
You can pick it up at Total Wines.
Okay.
And they ain't paying me for this. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell.
Alright.
Somebody call him.
Yeah, and let him know. Let him know that this is what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. So what's like you know, y'all Golden Wings, but let people know y'all also sell other stuff too. And then me saying this, I done had food. It's good. I like it. I love it. You know, chicken wings, I'm chicken wing all day. But let them know the other stuff y'all got on the menu.
We do cheesesteaks, chicken Phillies, burgers, stuff like that. Salads, chicken tenders and whatnot. We also got an in-house bakery. So only wing restaurant with in-house bakery.
Yep.
Scooter Bunts and Cakes, the sweets. Shout out to Al Jerome.
Okay. Make sure y'all check him out on Instagram.
Yep.
He a
Scooter
good
Bunts
baker.
and Sweets.
Good baker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we also got seafood on there. We
Yeah,
some
shrimp.
Yep.
Shrimp.
I see it.
3 different types of
Certified
fish.
shrimp.
Whiting tilapia, flounder.
Our base concept was the 50-cent wings. That's when the wing prices was really extremely low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can get away with selling 50-cent wings. That was that guy's idea, right there.
Right.
With 50 flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was kind of like our niche, man. That's when a lot of people were starting to hit. You know, and then we figured that adding different things, like the cheese sticks and like he was saying,
Right.
this increases our bottom line. You know what I mean? So
But he won't tell y'all he really got a master's degree in business and he really the mad scientist behind everything. I don't like him, but I love him as a brother.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So where this all began, like how y'all met, and then how y'all was like, man, let's go into the restaurant business.
His ex-sister-in-law, we worked together at the airport. There's no exaggeration. And my ex-wife and I became friends with his ex-sister-in-law. Then when he got ready to move down here, we were all at a function one day. We got to talking, and we just hit it off, and next thing you know, no joking about the buying the bags and shit. We really did do that.
Okay.
So we hustlers at heart. We gonna get the money how we gotta get it. We're not gonna go it out. So we knew that we had that in common, and then just came along with the food, having cookouts, and the families getting together, going over his ex-sister-in-law house, whatnot. And then when he got married, and him having stuff at his house, just one thing just blossomed into one thing to another. And here it is today.
Okay. Most deaf. Okay.
Oh, also, April 30th, at the Grand Lodge in West Columbia, we're having a Corvette cruise in. Come out and support us.
Okay. You got another event before then, too.
April 17th, at the restaurant, we're having a day party. House Therapy is doing a day party from 3 to 7. Come out and support us. It'll be food and drink there for you.
Okay.
For sale.
Day party. All right. Also, let them know, the address.
7971 Suite 10 North Woodrow Street, Irmo, South Carolina. Also, the phone number is 803-708-1877. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open at 11. So we're there till Tuesday through Thursday till about 6:30, and Friday and Saturday till about 7:30.
Okay, y'all do like catering and stuff?
We can do that for you.
Okay. Whatever you need.
Yeah.
Catering parties and
Yeah,
stuff.
whatever.
Toga parties.
Yeah, we open for business.
Yeah.
That's
We
right.
open. We
Okay.
open
If it's
for
food
business.
involved,
yeah.
If it's food
Food is
involved,
us.
we
Okay.
there.
It's
If you have
us.
an event, we there.
If you want to get your food burned up, call somebody else. Please don't call us.
All right, so if everybody know on my podcast, I always talk about, when I'm talking about the business, I always talk about the ups and the downs.
Yeah.
The troubling, because
They need to
everything
know.
is not always
It's
easy, man.
not always easy.
Let people know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, James.
No, you good. James, you good. Go ahead.
You gotta just be prepared for the times when business is slow. Make sure you can pay your rent, your taxes, and whatnot, because it's going to happen. Like now, you would think that everybody getting their tax returns, we would be slammed. Like we should be open now.
Right.
No.
Right.
Nah, it's not like it's really slow this year. It's really slow this year.
Right.
Now, we don't got a crystal ball. We can't tell you why, but when you talk to other business owners, even at barbershops, hair salons, they telling you their business is down. It's something in the ethos out there. Like you don't know what it is, but
Just
it's
the
out there.
economy in general. The economy in general. It's a lot of things that affect that as well. You know what I'm saying? Just like gas prices and things like that. You know what I mean? Just the virus that hit. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of things that's the downfall. But the most important, man, is just making sure that the downfall is making sure that you have enough capital.
Right.
You have to have enough working capital.
Right.
Okay. Because if you do not have enough working capital, man, how do you buy your supplies? How do you pay your bills? If you do have a worker, how do you even pay that worker? Right. You understand what I'm saying? Right. The good side to the business is that you get an opportunity to do events. That's the biggest thing that I found out about having a restaurant, is that really and truly, when you see all these companies that's sponsoring basketball games, McDonald's All-American, and things like that, those are sponsored. Okay. They're sponsored. That's called corporate sponsorship. You know what I mean? So off of those events, they're getting some money from sales, or they're getting some money from vendors being in. So that's how sometimes you will see a big time franchise, and you're asking yourself, how do they survive? But yet they did sponsor the NCAA tournament. You know what I mean? Okay. So We found that out when we got an opportunity to be vendors for the South Carolina football. For the championship.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And when we went down there, that's when we figured out, like, dang, man, this is really where it's at.
That's what
events.
That's what I'm
like you can do as much as you want in your business, man.
Right.
But if you do not get out in the public to make sure you're relevant, and how you stay relevant is by doing events. And if you do that, that's the good part about.
And we didn't know
it.
We didn't know so many people knew about us until people we had never even seen. You the guys from Irmo.
Okay.
You know, and I'm standing there like, first of all, 6,000 people in line.
Right.
So
Right.
It's like 6,000.
So the first game was on December 3rd. They only had one game. They had roughly, like he said, about roughly 6,000 people.
Everybody ate.
Yeah, everybody ate.
Man.
The fourth, we had 2 games. We must have had over 10,000 spectators like throughout that whole day. That last game, well, we had 2 the last day as well, which was the 5th. But the last football game was Dutch Fork and Gaffney.
Yeah. And all of Gaffney showed up.
They had almost 13,000 people. Now, mind you, the
All the
stadium
town
only holds 11,000.
The whole town of Gaffney was there.
What? The stadium holds. They had people around where you're supposed to walk. They had them on the pavement around the stadium, down on the field. It was a melee. And it was ants of people. I'm talking about it never stopped.
Yeah.
I broke down twice, crying. Because it was just overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know, it was so overwhelming that I had to cry before I even, you know what I'm saying, before I snapped. You know what I mean? And this man looking at me like, yo, it's my homie crying.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him like, yes, I'm crying, bro.
Why you ain't crying with me?
Yeah, cry. Cry. Man, y'all feel me? You don't feel my pain right now?
No, I was in shock.
Yeah.
I had diarrhea. That was the flip side.
It gotta be overwhelming.
I was the flip side. I had diarrhea.
Man, that is crazy.
And from that, and we were the only vendor. And from that day, me and this man sat down when it was all said and done and said, you know what? From now on, we're doing events and anything that has to involve food.
Okay.
It don't matter what you do. I don't care if it's a soccer game. You need us out there for vending, we're going to go out there. Okay. You know what I mean?
Man, that sounds good there, man. God,
yeah. And you learn from your mistakes, man. That's the biggest thing too. You make so many mistakes in the restaurant business, whether you're trying to target a certain audience and it doesn't work out, you're like, dang, so now you have to try to reinvent yourself.
Right.
That's another, kind of trouble. Like you're always trying to grab a customer. You're trying to constantly reinvent the wheel,
right.
Everything. You're trying to, come up with something different in order to make that dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
okay. Most definitely. So what you think, like, what's the, just like you said, you gotta revamp everything. So what you think, like, cause a lot of restaurant business, they close down like fast. You can see one day, like 1 month, they might be booming. Then it's like, dang, you come back next month, they close, they shut down. Like, damn.
One, you gotta pay the
booming.
state. Yeah, please pay the state.
yeah. That.
So y'all think it's like,
No, I'm just saying,
No,
not so much that, but I say you gotta pay the state because if you don't pay your sales tax, your usage tax, they will come in there and close you down. I mean, like it's only but so long they're gonna let that ride. So it's important to do that, and also just put the money back in the store. Don't use your store as an ATM machine, your personal ATM machine. You have to put the money back into your business. I mean, you have to pay yourself, but be realistic about it. You gotta. It takes a third of whatever you purchase to make what you need to make. If you base it off that, a third. So if you made $10,000 last month, you spent $3,300 roughly to make that $10,000 roughly. So you got to keep that in mind. You always got to be on top of that, on top of your other overhead, rent, electric, gas, yada yada yada.
And I think the problem with restaurants opening and closing is I don't think their base model. Like when they go in, they have an idea of what they truly want to do, but when they get in there, they see that it's not like that. Right. So then they panic instead of trying to figure out what I need to do. Whether it's how do I get my customers in? Earlier I said relevancy. it doesn't matter where you. I can put a restaurant on a side street that you cannot see, but as long as you hear about me on the radio, and as long as you see anything remotely about that business, and I brainwash you by constantly advertising it, you're gonna find where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find me. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But that's the problem, is that they're not relevant. Okay. They open up and they just open, and they don't get out in the community. They don't make themselves relevant. So they just open with a basic concept, or whether it's a franchise. There's a franchise on Killian Road. I think it was like was it Shaking something? Shake something. It's like something.
Steak and Shake?
Yeah, Steak and Shake. They opened up, and like you said, 3 months later, they're done.
They're done real quick.
They were done, and I say that they were done because when they moved there, and my grandmother and them got no kind of junk mail that they were there. Okay. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like when like your any of them, Aldi's came. You saw my grandmother got like a little junk mail. Hey, we're here, blah, 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 wherever it's at.
They got a grand opening
grand open sign, all that stuff. They just never made themselves relevant. So they closed down. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that, you know, a lot of businesses, they close down because they just don't make themselves relevant, man.
Okay. So what's like one of the toughest things y'all done ran into so far as, you know, business?
Well, we first opened up, we got harassed.
What?
Yeah. We were sitting in there one day eating, I guess we'll call it breakfast. We were sitting there just talking. A gentleman from Richmond Utilities shows up, tells us, I'm gonna have to shut you down. And me, my business partner, are looking at each other like, for what? You know, we got our thing on the door, we got our paperwork hanging up on the wall. What did we do? Well, our landlord didn't tell us we needed to have a grease interceptor that cost about $23,000. So he shows up. Mind you, we have no money.
Yeah, unexpected costs.
Right. So
that's what that's called.
And
unexpected costs.
He told us exactly what it was we needed, and referred us to somebody that he did business with to come put it in, which is a conflict of interest. And me and this guy fought it and won. Took some time, took a lot of headache, but we ended up not having to get it because our restaurant was already a restaurant. Had been one for almost 15, 20 years almost. And there was another restaurant in the same complex, but they were only requiring us to spend this amount of money to put this unit in. And we went and talked to the right people downtown, and we even talked to our council person for the county on this side. He couldn't help us, but put you on game. There's an office down in Richland County called the Ombudsman's Office. You ever have an issue, you might want to contact them.
Or any state.
Yeah,
any state, whatever
county,
wherever you're at,
ombudsman,
anywhere.
Ombudsman
you have one.
They have one. They will help you. They are your advocate. That's what they tell you when you're your advocate, and they'll fight for you.
That's what's up. All right, you said unexpected expensive.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about that, because I think that's crucial too. You know.
All right, so unexpected expense is basically, man, it's an expense that come up unexpectedly. So whether it's a grease intercept, like my business partner was talking about, or a water leak, that your pipes bust, you know what I mean, or your grease trap is overflowing because you have to make sure that you service it, and you can't physically see the buildup in there, but then one day, all of a sudden it'll overflow, and next thing you know,
the restaurant or bubbling up out of the ground.
You know, now you got to pay for that, or you know, God forbid, if again like a flood that we had, you know, with our pipes, it went over to the other side to the barbershop. So now you got a problem with the barbershop. In order to now you got to fix the flow over there. So it's this expense that you just unexpectedly come up that you know you have to put money away for. You know how your parents used to say, or somebody said, you got to have a savings. You got to have a savings for a rainy day.
A rainy day.
For a rainy day.
Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about.
That rainy day can be in it.
That rainy day. You know what I mean? Like you might go to, go get some of your supplies, and we're paying one price for our chicken, and we'll go there, and it's almost a $10 difference. Like, dog, but you're sitting there, but you got to buy 10 cases, right? Because you need them. So you're not expecting that increase of, you know what I'm saying, of, you know what I mean? So you just sitting there.
Factor that in.
Yeah, you factor that stuff in. You know what I mean? So it's just unexpected costs that, you know what I mean, expense that you just, it's unexpectedly, man. You don't plan for it, but it just happens though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what every day, man.
Like for example, we had a problem. We came in, it was cold as I don't know what in the store. We sit there and scratching our head. We hit the unit, it ain't come on. Hit the unit, he in there trying to do his little 1-2. You know, he to fix it, man. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. He in there trying to do the little 1-2.
I got splashed.
He done got mad at it. Man, I don't know what's going on. You know what? Damn, that. Text the landlord. So I text the landlord up. You know, we got to get a gentleman to come over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He got to fix the, you know, get up in there, you know, do what he got to do. Now we got to pay him. You know what I'm saying? Again, unexpected expense. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, you know, it's things like that.
Yeah. Man, so, like, what's a good tip to kind of help avoid that? Because, you know, putting money to the side and stacking, you know, it's different than somebody telling you, all right, this is how you need to do it. Right. Make sure you have it like that. So what's
one thing is watch this video, because we getting them a lot of jewels on what not to do, you know, what to do. So watching the video is a good help. And then not only just watching the video, but like, if there's a field you want to go into, talk to somebody that's doing it. We talked to the mayor a long time ago. He told us to bring his checkbook, bring our checkbook, and pay him to talk to him. Now, it sounded kind of crazy, and we were ticked off about it. But now you fast forward to be a business owners and entrepreneurs trying to do our thing. I understood what he meant. Yo, your time is money. And did he give us anything? No, we got pissed off and hung up. But now, the mayor always around. You know, tell us little things, little programs, you know, apply for this money, you could do this, do that. So it's come full circle and it's paid off. And no, we ain't wrote him a check yet. And we're not gonna write Barry Walker a check.
Just stay on top, but just to answer the question, stay on top of your equipment and things like that.
Yeah.
Man. You know, just, you know, check your intercept, you know what I'm saying? You know, every now and then, make sure the unit, your batteries is changing in the unit for your heating in there. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
And if you got a walk-in cooler, make sure it has refrigerant in it.
Yeah,
at all times. Because if it does not have refrigerant in it, it's not going to defrost.
So you just take measures, man. Like you're supposed to just check making sure, just like your car. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get warnings in your store. You know what I'm saying? Right. You cut the water on, and next thing you know, it start building up in the sink. You know you got a problem in there. Go ahead and get a plumber in there to see what's going on.
Don't wait.
Mm-hmm. Change your filters. If you know your air, if it starts rattling a little bit from your air, from the heat in the air, then you know already, change your filters. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. Don't wait till it shut off, and then the guy come in and be like, oh, it was your filters that's messing it up.
You change your filters, you wouldn't have this.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a small thing, because you already know. And then also, you know what I mean? Like restaurant, you already have ordinance, you have rules in every state. So just follow them. You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know what I mean? Just making sure that your equipment
keep your checklist.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the word for it. Just making sure that you're checking everything, because it's like your car, you're going to get warning signs. You got to change things. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that, you know what I mean, like your fryers are working good. Like everything that you're using, you have to make sure that it's working good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this service it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, because it'll tell you in your little handbook if you get a fryer when you got to have maintenance on it. So have somebody come out there and look at it. You know what I'm saying? Man, hey man, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Have a little plumber come out there. Turn the faucet on. I mean, look at it, rig something. Yeah, hey man, listen, man, everything good, yo, man. You just had a little bit of grease build up. Make sure everything good though. Yeah, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, they call golden wings. They ain't call that for nothing. Let's talk about them golden wings though.
Yeah.
How often do y'all do the golden wings?
How often if you want them? How often if you want them? Whenever you want them, you can get them.
I'm gonna drop the picture too with the wings. They asked to have golden wings.
Yes.
So all right, we talked about that. Let's talk about like jewels to drop for people who maybe just not starting and they want to know like what's the cheapest and quickest food, you know, they can whip up quick. They're trying to make like a profit. Have y'all found a food to?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Because there's a niche for food for everybody.
If you can take one thing and do 5 things with it,
Right.
You
That's
know,
what I mean. Yeah.
you know, so
or whatever, it doesn't matter really what it is. If you can take something, whether it be chicken, beef, pork, doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
You can make 5 things, 4 or 5 things out of it. You got it licked.
yeah.
Chicken
Yeah.
Philly,
Yeah,
chicken
Got
tenders,
yeah,
chicken
you know.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Go around with chicken, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I mean,
Yeah.
even on the seafood tip, you can still do the same thing because
Fried
that you
fish,
got fried fish,
broiled
yeah,
fish.
Yeah, then you got the po' boy,
Yeah.
the sandwich.
Okay.
So you can still reinvent everything. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
But again, you just gotta find that one food you want and make 5 things out of it. You know what I'm saying. That's it, man. Nothing is a dumb idea. Trust me, man. Nothing is a dumb idea.
Hey.
Is how you perceive it and if you believe it.
Right.
That's it, yo. You know, that's pretty much
Make
it.
people
Man.
see your reality.
Yep, that's it, man. That's all you have to do.
Man,
Yeah.
that sounds cool. That sounds easy.
Yeah, and if you want to open up a business, man, it's not about the location, because again, if you have good advertisement, good marketing, people gonna come see you. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing is getting over the hurdle of your no's. You're gonna get no's from your family members, you're gonna get no's from, like, you know, this business people, the banks, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta get over that fear and that no. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's gonna tell you no.
Yeah.
Regardless, they gonna tell you no. It doesn't matter if you got a family member that make X amount of dollars, they didn't got to that level, and really and truly is not no disrespect to you, but they got to that level because they worked their way up there. So that's what they want you to do.
Right.
So they're not gonna just give you the keys and say, hey, go ahead and drive. You know what I'm saying? At least know what you're doing first. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know how to put it in drive and reverse. Make sure you know how to adjust the windows. You know what I'm saying? Like, before I give you these keys,
Right.
I'm not gonna give you nothing until I see you really truly get to my level. Right. Then we can go ahead and we can go ahead and sit down. Nephew, we can go ahead and sit. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get those no's. You know what I mean? That's the biggest hurdle. You know what I mean? Making sure that you pick what you want to do. You want it to be a partnership, because they're going to tell you when you go downtown, for those who don't know, when you go downtown to make a legal business, they're going to ask you your paperwork. Do you want to be a proprietor? Do you want to be, you know what I'm saying, an LLC, which is limited liability? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be a partnership? You know what I'm saying? They're going to ask you what's going to be the percentage, 60-40, 50-50.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I mean, get your basic business license. It's not gonna cost you a lot to get your business license. So when you go down there and they ask you about your business license, how much you gonna make, you know what I'm saying? You tell them an X amount of dollars and they base it off of that. So your business license might cost you $60.
Okay.
Might cost you $70. Might cost you $30.
Just don't go in there and tell them you're gonna make $100,000.
Yeah, because you're not gonna make $100,000. You base what you do is you base how you tell them is you base it off of your equipment or what you bought. See, for us, it's equipment. For somebody that's in retail it's their clothes, that they bought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever they bought, that's pretty much how much you're gonna tell them based off of that amount. What I basically spent. You know what I'm saying?
And find turnkey properties if you're going to start a restaurant. Something that's already been a restaurant. It's easier.
Right.
You know, and you may have a walk-in cooler like we have.
Right. Or you might have the hood already.
The hood. Exactly.
Yeah. So basically, like he was saying, this is a turnkey. Basically, is like he said, it's just already ready. So if you want to do, again, clothes, as long as they have like the your hanger thing, you know what I'm saying, or your little the rack setup or whatever, you're good to go. Okay. If you want to do a smoke shop, and they already have like your basic stuff, your glass cases, and they must have left it. You know what I'm saying? Then you're good to go. You know what I mean? Also, you don't have to buy new stuff. Please don't think that you have to open up a restaurant, retail store, or anything, and think that you have to buy everything new. Mm-hmm. Some things you do, some things you don't. There's a lot of equipment. There's a lot of stuff that you can buy that's refurbished or used. That somebody done bought, they fixed up, cleaned up, and it looks brand new. You know what I mean? So,
man, that's some Jews. That's some Jews right there, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure thinking, when y'all, pick a location, I ain't thinking about, okay, go ahead and pick something that was already a restaurant.
Yeah, man. You got to, because it saves you so much money. It saves so much money.
Okay.
Just alone, our first restaurant, just alone, man, we dropped like 15,000. The hood alone was 1,500. It go by the square foot. You know what I mean? 5,000. Excuse me. I'm sorry. It was 5,000 because they go by the foot. And we had like a 5-foot hood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they charge $1,000 for
a linear foot.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it was a shell. Now you can do a shell. You can, which is just basically what we're in right now. We just gonna come. We gonna put that hood up. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, do everything. Run our little pipes. That's gonna be expensive to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get somebody to pull permits, things like that. You know what I mean? If you wanna do your flooring, the electric, all that good stuff, you gotta hit. That person has to pull like permits. They have to be a master electrician, master plumber. They have to be in all that to even work inside your building. You know what I'm saying? So that can get a little bit expensive. You know what I mean? If you got the bread to do it, by all means do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're somebody that's tight on money and you're just wanting to get into restaurant business, or you just wanted to get into any kind of business that's your passion, just make sure it's a turnkey. I don't care if you want to do a pet store. Just make sure that it used to be just empty and yada yada. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Man.
And a perfect example is the pet shop that was down from us in our complex. Lady moved out.
Mm-hmm.
It's set up to be just what it was right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how y'all pick y'all location where y'all at now? Did y'all ride around?
Nah, I live in this neighborhood since like '98,
Yeah.
and that building, that location's always been a restaurant. And the guy, Captain Taylor, who had it last, when he left out, we were over here at the gas station. And he came in one day and said, "Hey, man, we need to be on the other side of the railroad tracks because we were limited here because a community-based like gas station. So if you weren't stopping to get gas, you wasn't going to stop there.
Yeah, you weren't coming in.
But when he saw that we knew about Captain Taylor's being available, and it was still the hood and everything was in there, he was like, yo,
it's a no-brainer.
There. And we went for it and got it, and that was 2018. And here we are now, 4 years later. Exactly, almost 4 years to the date.
Man, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And we didn't leave when it was the virus.
We didn't shut
stayed
down.
open.
Let's talk about it.
We stayed open. We were faithful. We
Okay.
stayed open.
Faithful and diligent.
Faithful.
So let's talk about that pandemic then.
Yeah,
So,
man.
like, how did the pandemic change, from 2018 to 2020?
Can I be honest? We had more business.
Yeah.
I
Because
think
people,
everybody gonna say that.
because see, we was already a takeout.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best thing about us. So you can just you get your food right now.
You didn't get out.
on. And family was just home.
Yeah.
And then you know what we found out? It was a lot of family time. A lot of families, a lot of dads came in, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, mamas came in, the husband sitting in the car, you know what I'm saying, the kids, and he looked stressed. See how my homeboy had his? It was more, they shit was like that. Yeah, he was sitting man. He was in the car, man. It was a lot of family time, but yet it was a good time for us because they was coming in.
Right.
They was coming in, bro. We was loving it. We was loving it. We was fighting. And our thing is, in the restaurant business, if you're not fighting with your business partner, you're not making money. I'm not lying.
We don't have an argument at some point during the course of the day.
Yeah, but we loved it, man.
Right.
We loved it, man, because, and it's sad to say, but we saw a lot of families come in. That was a good thing about it, you know what I mean? Because we used to get just, the mama come in and you won't see the dad, and everybody won't see the family. You know what I'm saying? And they gave us opportunity to meet like families like Mrs. Rosetta. Yeah, Miss Rosetta, you know what I'm saying? She actually buys wings. Shout out to Miss Rosetta.
Yep.
She buys our wings and sends it to her son who goes to Clemson.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? So yeah,
I just want to make a comment. If your husband, you come in and get some food for your wife. Don't do it dirty like that.
Yeah.
I really don't want to serve you. And you come in and do shit like that. I just want to tell you that. Get something for your lady.
Yeah, but it was good. But also it was challenging too at times because, again, him and I were sitting there, like he said, and there was times that we did not know where the next dollar was going to come from. Right. Like for real.
Yeah.
Because people was really not coming in, and our sales was going down, and we was in a little panic, you know what I'm saying? And we got helped out, you know what I'm saying? We did get helped out, you know what I mean? Get bailed out like other companies did, you know what I'm saying? Restaurants did, and we did make sure that we maintained and I mean.
And we did what we were supposed to do with the money.
Yeah, like, you know, we really did, you know, so made sure everything was good, man. So, you know what I mean? That it helped us with the customer base, you know, and also it helped us because, I mean, it hurt us because really and truly we were kind of like on, it was like, God, oh man, like really like, damn, man, and today really like this today, like scratching our head. But again, we did get bailed out. We did get bailed out just like the rest of the restaurants and companies, you know what I mean? So that was a good thing, you know. But we did not, but again, we did not close down. We did not fold down. We did not close. We did not. That's right. We ain't think about it. We ain't flip no coin. It's like, yo, fam, you think you want to close the day? It was
the last man standing.
Yeah, that was our saying. That was our saying. We're gonna be the last man standing. We're gonna be the. It was restaurants that closed down. We was
man, a lot of
right there.
Yeah,
we was sitting, man, and you know, and our customers they looked out. They did come. Like I said, it was a lot of family oriented families, man. So it was tight, man.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, we done talked about all these struggles and stuff. Let's get to this event that's coming up on the 30th. So what's up with this event?
It's our second annual Corvette Cruise-In with Tri-County Corvette Club out of Sumter. They've been helping us sponsor it. We didn't do it last year, but we're doing it this year. We needed a bigger location because we had a large turnout, and when you got $100,000 car, you don't want people bunched up. We needed more space. Right, to be honest. We have they're gonna come out. Other Corvette clubs will show up as well. Okay. And
I don't bring some food out there.
Yeah. Well, bring your lawn chairs. Don't bring no food. Buy some food from us. I don't care what he's saying. Buy some food from us. We'll be out there all day from 12 to 6, I think it is. 12 to 6. DJ Tony Gray will be providing the music for us that day. And James and I will be hosting it. We running around wearing multiple hats that day. Yep. And shout out to Tri-County Corvette Club.
So y'all check them out on the 30th, man. The wings gonna be hitting. All right, so what about the day party on the 17th?
Yeah, our friend is the DJ. We're allowing him to use the building and do day parties, you know, here and there, just to promote his brand. And you're always welcome to be on Instagram and Facebook whenever we're having them. Come out, listen to some R&B, some classic stuff, and just hang out with the older folks. There's nothing wrong with the young getting to know the older.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, calm y'all asses down.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. She laughed.
Just a little bit.
Y'all two turn up a little bit.
All right. For real.
And if you ever see Frazee and Bazo out somewhere, just say hey.
Yeah, that's all. We just want to give a shout out. Let's say what's up to us. We want no beef.
Yeah, just point your finger at it like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we don't try to make no.
Now.
Yeah, we don't try to make
Bazo
no
and Frazee.
Yeah.
Yo, all right, let's talk about them good times then. So what's good things that came out being, you know, a business owner, also a restaurant business owner? What's a good thing?
Well,
y'all here they plugged in with the mayor now, so
yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this
like you'll be places like he has on his shirt today, but you'll be places like, hey, do I know you? And you're looking around like the Wayne restaurant. You're like, oh yeah, y'all got some good food, but you know what? It feels good when someone gives you a shout out like that. Like you really got good food, you know. And we joke about it a lot. It's like one day one of the younger guys are going, because a lot of guys that play sports. They come in. I said one day one of these guys are going to go to make it to the NFL or Major League Baseball, and they go like, I grew up off their food. And it's nothing like that. When you get a shout out like that, you know, you watch a whole generation come through and do something great for themselves. They be like, well, I grew up off their food. Or we sponsored a game or something like that, you know, or we bought uniforms or whatever for the team or anything. Made sandwiches.
Anything, man.
You know, that's a good feeling.
Right. Yeah. That's a good. That's the best. I hit on that. You know what? That is a good feeling though. When you just see like this people in general that acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying, man? It just be the small little things, and like he said, man, they say something like, "Hey, man, we know y'all," or something like that. And you know, even on my side of town, you know what I mean? They'll say something about, you know, or you'll get a customer to come in and be like, "Don't make the wings until like 20 minutes," and you're like, 20 minutes? You're like, dang. And then they'll say, "Well, we're coming from Blythewood. Blythewood is darn near like a 25-minute ride,
So,
you know what I'm saying, by itself." And then you'll hear something like that, and you're like, damn, they really. And I done said it to them before, like, damn, man, they really driving 25 minutes away.
You got to fuck with
To come out. It's a girl that comes from Georgia, like, she really, man. We had a little event out in Saluda. Where was it at? Not Saluda. Where was
we're talking about out in we was in Gilbert.
Yeah. We
were up there for when the guy performed.
Yeah. And a young lady came in and she was looking at us and staring at us, and we. And then she like, "Yo, you don't remember me?" And me and both like, no, like nah. And then she was like, "Oh, you don't want to answer the phone." You know, talking to me, big homie, like, "Yo, you don't want to answer the phone with the attitude." You know what I mean? Yada yada yada. And then we was like, "Oh, that's her." But she was like, "Yeah, I drive from Georgia." She said, she drive from Georgia because her brother lived in Irma.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Live here. So she would drive. So when she come, she place an order. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, you know. So that's it, man. It's the love you get, man. You know what I'm saying? When you all boil down to it and you see a restaurant and acknowledge it, man. We was on Columbia Eats, right? Yeah, a lady came in, you know what I'm saying?
We were late for a meeting because we was like, we ain't going nowhere. All these new people coming in. It was like 5 people coming back to back.
Yeah.
That never been there. And when the lady said, "We saw y'all on Columbia Eats."
Yeah, we were like, what is that?
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it. And then we joined, and he got, how many followers they have?
They got like 15,000, something crazy for this area. So that's a lot of people.
Yeah, tell them. I mean, I definitely tell y'all cook with love, man. So business gonna stay open longer that way, like that.
Yeah, man. And don't make it about the money, man.
Right.
Cause it's not, yo. Just feed the people, man.
Yep.
Right.
Feed the people, man.
Feed the fish.
That's his going saying. Feed the fish, man. And explain what that means, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, explain that.
Explain it to him, man. Feed the fish, man.
You going on people's head now.
You have to give the people what they want.
Yeah, don't make it about you.
Don't make it about yourself.
Yeah.
Make it about the food and what they want.
Yeah, don't make it
if
about
they want
you.
a simple hot dog,
give them a hot dog.
Give them a hot dog.
Okay.
I may put, I don't know, anything on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's me.
Yeah.
Right.
But if they just want a regular hot dog with relish, ketchup, and mustard,
give it to them.
Give it to them.
Because it's not about you. I don't eat pork.
Right.
Well, yeah, sell it.
But if somebody coming in and be like, "Yo, I need a pork chop sandwich," guess what? We got it.
Cook that thing.
We got it for you. No matter how you want to fry, goddamn, you want it on the grill, you know what I'm saying? You want us to put it in the oven right now? Yeah, I got you. Come back in about 20 minutes. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just don't make it about you, man.
Right.
That's just the bottom line, man.
Right.
And you'll make it, you know what I'm saying? Don't make it about you. Don't make it about the money, because the money gonna come. It's gonna come, man. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be open this long. Right. Real talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you said, like earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like restaurants closed
be
first
here day and
then gone. Yeah, so don't make it about the money, man. Because it's gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Make it about your brand, you know what I mean? And be willing to step out and put that brand on you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, because if you believe in it, then other people gonna believe in that shit too. You know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Key thing is making them see your reality.
Yep.
I think that's wrong with a lot of business too. Like you get the old stubborn guy who might have something that was booming like 1970 or something. It's 2020 now. You still want to have that same little stuff.
You can.
So that's touch bases on what you're saying. You know, with the custom demands and everything.
Well, that goes back to what we were doing earlier, listening to music, right?
Right.
I played like how many songs from the 1970s? You got people up to date and took those songs. Because the young person ain't really gonna listen to that song the way it is. They just repackage it. They take a 10-second clip of it.
Right.
Then all of a sudden now it's the latest thing with the shit older than me and you.
Right.
So
same thing, man.
Just reinventing it and making it relevant again.
That's it. That's it.
That's what we was talking about earlier, you know. Switch stuff up. Put stuff out there. Put everything out there.
Yeah, don't be afraid, man. You can't be afraid just to fail. Failure comes success. I ain't gonna lie to you. Failure come a lot of success, man. You know how many times me and this man have failed, and we like, damn, dog, what we gonna do?
Be down to zero.
Yeah.
Just sitting looking at each other.
Looking at, fuck, how we gonna do this? And then next thing you know, boom, like a $20,000 lick off come through. We like, where they come from? Like, now we fist bumping this motherfucker. Goddamn, we like, sure. We doing everything. We doing everything. Yeah, we in there doing everything. We go, catching everything. That motherfucker can't wait to do. Hey, boy, we about to buy some supplies, bro. We about to cut down. We about to load up.
Pick up everything we behind on.
We don't even care about us.
Yeah.
Like most people be like, hey man, yo, we got 20 racks, man. You take 5, you take that.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, we everything. Drop everything on it, and then when we drop it and make sure that everything is right, we like, damn.
Well, you don't have to go get something.
Yeah, and that 20 then turned to 40 because you did right.
Boom.
You did right by it. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, yeah, okay, fam, yeah, we did right. We did right by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, all this shit. That's why y'all still booming, man. That's why y'all still thriving, because y'all doing right with the money. With the food. So I think as long as y'all keep doing that, man, everything gonna be alright. Y'all out here for a decade.
Longer than that.
Okay. Y'all heard them. Longer than that.
Yeah.
5 wings.
Yeah, but the key is too, is everything like everybody touch on, you know what I'm saying, being older and just leaving something back for our kids, man. You know, so that's the biggest part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everything that all these people talking about, that wealth, you know what I mean? Like that's our key. You know what I'm saying? That's what keep us going.
Generational wealth.
Yeah, that's what keep us driving, you know what I'm saying? Trying to come up with different ideas and saying to ourselves, you know what, man, let's save up a couple of dollars. Let's try to do another little restaurant somewhere else, and let's build this. Let's try to do this, and, you know, do this event. Let's do this, because at the end of the day, man, it's not really about me and him no more, because we got them kids, you know what I'm saying? So it's really not. It's really about working for them, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody get mad, and I'm going to say it. Everybody get mad at the white dude that works hard and leaves their kids stuff. Stop being like that, because we can be the same way.
Same shit, man.
And that I tell him that all the time. Me and him say the same thing. As long as my daughters and my sons can have a step up, they good. I just did my part.
Step up and do it better than we did.
That's what so now my job is done. If I can lead just a little bit, that their life can be a little bit easier than I had it, why not? Why not? You understand what I'm saying? Why not? So that's what keep us. That's what keep us really motivated when we sitting at that restaurant. We, like he said, when it's kind of slow, we sitting there trying to work out ideas and stuff like that. Because still in our back of our mind, we have to get this thing done. We have to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to leave something. We have to leave something. Because if you don't leave nothing, then our kids gonna struggle. They're gonna go through the same thing, and that's when they're gonna say the typical stereotype. Oh, I can't get it. They don't let me, and I don't have an opportunity. And I don't want no excuses. I left you this. You know what I'm saying? I left you restaurant, left you insurance policy. That's another thing. Get health insurance. We just got. Do the business, do everything through your business, man. Get healthy, get your health insurance, get your life insurance, because your business gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, take your
And the business pay for it's a write-off.
Yeah, it's a write-off. It's a write-off. Anything you do, you know what I'm saying? If you take, you know, I put you on game, you know, if you want to take a little vacation, you know what I mean? You know,
Find something going on.
Find something going on there.
Going on is relevant to what you do.
And go check it out.
That makes it a tax write-off.
You know what I'm saying? So for
example, you may go Friday through Sunday, but get there Thursday so you can go to that event or whatever. They got a conference, the chicken conference. We done been to them.
Yep.
Go to a chicken conference.
Yep.
That's what you sell, right?
Yep.
It may not be dealing with wings per se, but it's dealing with chicken.
Yeah.
There are only so many chicken processing plants here in the United States, especially on the East Coast. Is dealing with the ones on the East Coast. So, you know, Go to one of the conferences. If you're on vacation or you're taking a trip, go in and sit in for an hour or two. It's a write-off. That makes the whole weekend a write-off. They don't tell you how many times you got to go. It's just that you went for that reason.
That's it alone. So you take your receipts from your dinner, you know what I'm saying? Even put game for you, man. Just you buying guards and sitting right here, man. You say your receipts for that, you know what I mean? Whatever you bought.
You're actually doing business right now.
Right now, you're doing your business.
So whatever you spend,
gas, you
drove over here,
write that down. You know,
that whole box you just purchased.
Yeah, anything, you know.
We're keeping it real. Like, that's a write-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, write-off. That's a write-off. That's a write-off. Yep, that's a write-off.
And when you bought that was a write-off.
Write-off. Anything, write-off.
Casa Agave.
Yeah. Man.
So it's just, you know, that's little small things that we can give you too. You know what I mean? When it comes to little tax write-offs and things like that, man. You know what I mean? Just stay abreast on your game and save your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Save your paperwork, meaning like make sure you got a paper trail of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like what we were just touching on, they do have books that you can get for your mileage. They give you a certain amount, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not doing it, you know, you could just take a little notebook and just jot down where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, as long as it's pertaining to business.
Also,
you know
have a business checking account.
Yeah.
So that way, even if you don't necessarily use the checks, use your business card to pay your bills. So on your statement, like you pay electric, gas,
is it tracking?
rent.
It's tracking.
It's a track record. You know, you have one. Don't run it through your personal account.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about? Get into with the business?
Man,
You know, talk about. Oh, also, you know, y'all in the community. We talked about that earlier.
Right.
Y'all being in the community.
Irmo's a nice place to live. It's pretty diverse. And it has a lot of potential. Hopefully, if they listen to James and I,
Right.
It'll grow even faster. You know, you attract the talent that you want to come here, and you can build your financial base up tremendously here because we got good schools. We got good high schools here.
Yep. Great athletics.
Yeah, and they have a lot of programs here, especially for kids that want to get into other stuff, like at the Kate Center. Shout out to the Kate Center. So it's a decent place to live. Rent through there.
Yeah, speaking of K2, y'all got the suites too now, right?
Yeah,
Y'all got the suites too.
Got his brother in there doing this one too. We just came together, man, and it's made you know, giving him an opportunity, just like how me and him was just talking earlier. He was talking earlier about the mayor. You know what I'm saying? We just gave him this opportunity, saying, you know what, man, let's come together. You know what I'm saying? Because if you come together, you know, that's more customers that can come. Whether it's his customers or our customers gonna eat his cakes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is better, you know what I mean? And he can bake, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, man, the first day he got there, I was the guinea pig, and I'm not a sweet eater. But every time this man gave me something, it was hitting, and it was consistent.
Okay.
Consistency, man. I said, God damn, bro. I said, man, God damn, you got a winner in this motherfucker. Every time he gave me one, I mean, you got a winner. I kept saying it, man, you got a winner right here, man.
And he also does vegan products.
Right,
so.
right. Okay. So he is really, he's really good at what he do. You know what I mean? So, gotta shout him out. Please look him up on IG. What's that IG, fam?
Scooter Bunts and Sweets. That's Bunts with a Z.
And we would send it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like we got it to where we can send it to you.
Airmail it to you.
We get it to you. Yeah, we get it to you. Yeah,
they just sent a package out to Sonoma, California.
3-layer red velvet cake.
He did 4 or 5 layers. Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. He did his 1, 2 on there. I'm back there with him. The going joke is you gonna keep on messing around. I'm gonna find out your secret ingredients. Yeah, I'm gonna do it better than you, baby. I'm gonna do it better than you.
Coming in, we about there with the piping machine, put the stuff on.
I'm looking over his shoulder every time he like this.
They gonna walk in the back door. What y'all doing?
Yeah, every time he be over there mixing something up, doing something. He be reading this little thing. I come over there. He look over his shoulder like, hey, close it up like, goddamn, what you, man? You know what I mean? So,
I thought we were bad. my brother got a clipboard. It's like this thick. I ain't never known they had a clamp.
Yeah.
They got a fucking
Clamp for
clamp.
that.
Got a clamp, a C clamp, like you stick up on a vice grip.
Yeah.
And he got so many papers, like with his recipes and stuff. He's flipping through it when he's working, and he gets
it done.
He gets it done. Yeah, and shout out to Scooter Bunch of Sweets.
Yeah, please, yo, y'all definitely.
Yeah, but if y'all coming in, just get some cakes. Y'all better get some chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
for real.
Did that other day,
Hey, that
bro.
chicken,
Oh, yeah, that's
that
your-
chicken
that's
good,
your
man.
food.
That
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
is good.
Yeah. So now, go ahead.
Nah, I was just about to ask what all he got on the menu.
Oh, for his?
Especially for the vegan, you know, shout out to all the vegan people.
And honestly, y'all, don't get me the line. I've been drinking and smoking. Right. What I will tell you is if you go to his Instagram page or his Facebook page, Scooters, and check him out, you'll see all his products, and he has a good line of products. Like I said, anything he makes, he can make vegan.
Right.
So, like, if it's a carrot cake, he can make a vegan carrot cake.
Right.
I thought it was vegan from the start. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know.
Right.
Like watching him, you're like,
Right.
Yeah.
well, if he substitutes the eggs.
So I'm about to say,
Yeah, eggs doesn't make it vegan anymore, you know, because it's actual
Right.
animal product. So
Right.
he knows how to substitute eggs and milk and stuff like that. And
Okay.
he gets it done.
Almond milk, all that stuff back there. I be back there, I hustle. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Applesauce in there, I mean.
What?
Yeah.
Like, man, what's that for? Oh man, that make it a little soft. I said, what the hell is this? What the hell is
Why
this?
your hand moving
Like,
like
my
that?
hand moving like, what the hell is this? Make it soft? What the hell is
Can you
that?
pull it apart and put it back
Yeah,
together?
you talking about you make it soft. I said, what the hell? It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all got man scientists in there.
Yeah,
for real, boy.
He doing his thing, man, and he gonna grow the business too, man. He gonna definitely grow the business. We got some things that we're gonna put together.
Also,
cake tasting, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, things like that with him.
Also, however, you need your taxes done.
Yeah.
And you test it too.
Yeah, accountant too.
Yeah.
You do a lot, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, what you was gonna base on?
Oh no! I was about to say, the basic concept that I'm gonna say is called KISS. Keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you come to your basic concept of business, man, just keep it simple, man. You don't gotta go all over the place. Don't outthink it, man. Just keep it simple, stupid. That's what KISS. You know what I'm saying? Now, how we came up with the name Golden Wings, again, it was something stupid. You know what I mean? Literally, something simple. We kept it simple. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
actually riding down the highway,
Yeah.
riding down Broad River
Yeah,
Road.
we saw a dude on a bike.
Golden Wing bike.
Yep, there's an old school.
Yeah. Honda.
A Honda.
Honda Golden Wing.
Yep.
Gold Wing, not a gold
Gold
wing.
Wing. It's called Gold Wing.
Yep.
We sat in the car behind him and we was trying to think of names, and we saw that right there. We was like, Golden Wing. So the gold, like Golden Wing. When he got a business license, that was it.
Alright. So man, before we close out, man, I gotta let my boy Jason, man, we had to take a little commercial break. You gotta let him know where the number one podcast for smoking, man. Let him know.
My man right here, Smoker's Choice. Come check him out every Monday, right?
Yeah.
Every Monday. Come check him out. We gotta support each other.
Okay. Alright, so this has been another episode. I got Golden Wings, man. Go check them out. Y'all let them know what's the location one more time before we get up out of here.
7971 North Woodrow Street, Suite 10. Phone number is 803-708-1877. Come check us out Tuesday through Saturday.
Alright. Y'all heard it. I'll let you.